Recording is on.
very crucial aspect of it, where we have a lot of people like this gege that is raining everywhere at a time. I will meet some of the boys that used to post it on their media space every time, always say the word and everything. I will ask them, give me two things you have learned from this person. I know they learn anything, but the guy just they make sense. I say, okay, the sense, give me the sense. Just give me two sense. When you hear somebody say, no, they spend on woman, no, the I said, now, in your own experience, what have you learned about dealing with women? Nothing. So they are living somebody else's life. They have not studied, they have not got to understand how life operates on its own. So from up to down, they have started living somebody else's life because of that noise coming from social media. Are you getting it? From because of that noise coming from social media. Then number two, it gives a sense of arrival, uh especially when you have a role model online.
Yeah.
When you have a role model, we have this recent thing that I'm going on where the Wizkid is insulting Fela.
Mm.
So the Wizkid fans see it as when you are insulting Wizkid, you are insulting me. They also see it as when Wizkid buy a jet, they have
They
bought
have
a
bought
jet.
it, yes.
Or the Mayu fan, yes, like the Mayu fan, as the Mayu people win, they themselves they have won as well. It brings that noise, bring a sense of arrival where somebody socially cannot focus on their own life. They cannot focus to build their own value. They already see themselves in the seat of another, in the throne of another. So we distract them totally from building their own value. They spend all their time defending their role model online. So that's a noise. Then we have also the uh this recent attack on, okay, I should not use attack, the strike that Donald Trump did on this those Islamic terrorist group and all of that.
Yeah.
Somebody was saying the reason why that attack was done was because Trump ate Nigerian and all that. I say, where did you get that one from?
Right.
Did you study to get it? He said no. He watched it from one YouTube channel. Said he watched it from one YouTube channel. I said, is that how you are defending your political stand now? From what you've heard from one YouTube media, whatever, whatever. And he said that information is information. I said no. There are many informations that have been filtered and they are much in the media space. When information lack quality and lack what it is that makes it information, it becomes a noise. And we have a lot of that on media space. And it affects our thinking, our how we relate to people socially. I've seen it. Number three or so or five when it talks number four when it comes to social, the mental effects of mental cost of media space, of noise in the media space, is that there are a lot of people. For instance, if I open my Facebook, I just joined Facebook and S for a long time now. I joined all of them again today because I decided to start pushing something to start building that space again. I've deleted so many before. So you see, when somebody is going into that platform, many of them don't know that they are going into another world entirely. They are going into another world entirely. And that world, either you give or you receive. Either you give or you receive. So there is a point where someone, a user of media space, where he will so satisfied with the noise that he will just take the noise as the normal style of that media space. And that's where it comes to low self-esteem. Where it comes to low self-esteem. That low self-esteem produces
Oh, Tsme, can we still hear him?
Yes, yes.
No, sir.
Okay, I think as he stopped talking. It should be coming from his end.
Hello, sir. Let me.
He's probably having some kind of technical difficulty or maybe network.
This network today, I don't know why. I don't know why not today or 4 days. Oh.
Common settings. Yes,
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you now.
yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So low self-esteem. Low self-esteem. We have I
I think it's network. Oh.
I think his network is very bad. Where is his location? I think, or maybe.
can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay.
Yes.
So socially it brings low self-esteem. Like me, except this evening I just saw a post on Twitter. I reposted. He said 9 bank accounts, 4 bank accounts, 9 crypto wallet, 700 naira for hand. So I had to repost it. If 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 it is if it is
Yes.
my reality, if it is my reality, I will not post that one online. I will post my past. Let's for instance, I'm in forest. I'll be posting my wins. I will
Yeah.
not post my lose.
Yeah.
My lose. So when somebody comes online that is just into forest, you say, ah God, maybe Abi Forest. I saw a post by Abi Forest where he said, fuck demo traders.
Mhm.
He had a profit of 1 point something million dollars.
Dollars.
So if me that is trading with my small $200
Mm.
and I made a profit of $30, I will have my esteem will very very low. I will have low self-esteem because me, the noise in media space might not necessarily be bad, but they are not good for you. Are you getting it? So it leads to that low self-esteem because I've seen another man's success. I did not see the man's failure. He just showed me his own
Real
success.
success.
And of my own failures, I think the other person is better than me.
Yeah.
So with that, I will not be able to push forward in my own personal goals. So that's one of the social infects, mentally, the social infect. So we have another one where it talks about there was there was a time I just joined Facebook newly. I think my friend opened it for me when I was in secondary school then. I just joined. Then I used to follow this secular music and all of that. I saw a post, I think by who was this guy that time? Oh, I've forgotten his name. So I when I got home, I was literally fidgeting. I was literally fidgeting. I said, I must make this money. I must make this money. I must make this money. That thing destabilized me for almost half a year because I began to look for shortcuts to get money. I began to look for shortcuts to go. So that's the one of the mental costs also of media noise is that it brings anxiety. Anxiety. You are no longer calm. You just want to get everything done once and for all. You just want to get it now, 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 now. You just want to get everything done once and for all. It brings anxiety. It brings anxiety. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes. Can we all hear?
So
Can we still
that
tell her?
noise from the media space.
Another thing you can do if you are having network difficulty, I think you should adjust that performance setting. Just put it for best performance and ignore high quality.
I'm not sure they know where it is.
Okay.
Let me tell.
I should put I've
No, I
I've
think.
I returned it back to best performance.
Optimize performance. Abandon quality since most people are not using their cameras.
Okay.
Is it clear now?
Yes, it's clear. On my end, it's clear. I don't know if it's
Okay.
breaking for other people.
No, it's clear, it's clear.
It's clear. Okay, let's continue. Okay, continue.
Okay. So those things, that anxiety, it brings anxiety where you just want to get everything done now. You just worry because you are worried because of another person's 10 level while you are at 1 or 2 or 3. So that social media noise brings anxiety. It brings anxiety. It brings anxiety. It is that comes, the calmness that lives, and every other thing like that does not cannot help somebody achieve their goals because it leads to distraction. When we are doing inter sport then in school, as we are running maybe 100-meter race, or there was a time we were doing marathon race around the street of the school, then doing marathon race. There is this guy is into football. He's going to Bermuda Stadium then to train. They are running around the field and all of that. I noticed that whenever we are doing that sport, if I focus on him, I will lose. I will always come last. I will always come last. If I focus on him, I will always come. But if I just focus and let me just, although I will not be able to beat him, but I know I will not be far from him. So there will be that anxiety will not be there. That anxiety will not be there. So with the media space, we can when we focus on so much victory appearances of the people we look up to in the media space, it can also be noise, and that noise can lead to anxiety, and that anxiety can lead to haste that will eventually lead to destruction. If you ask those people that we are seeing up there, they will tell you that it is years of consistency that brought them there. So you cannot just see them on Facebook 2 days and expect to be like them in the next 2 months. It's not going to be possible. It's not going to be possible. So we also have emotional destabilization. Emotional destabilization. There is something I do which I called so fast. So fast. That so fast is not a fast from food, it's a fast from the media space. And it's and like I said before, when we were having a meeting one time within among the speakers, I said, if I dream and I forget, I will not ban devil. I already know that I operated my phone too much yesterday. So because I would not like to go into the physiological aspect of it, how it works. But I will just know that today I might drop my phone by 7 or I will drop my phone by 6. So if that happen, because there's a part of the brain that is responsible to remember dreams, it's not just the spirit of remembrance. If you continue scrolling your social media space, it affects your brain, it affects you mentally, it affects you mentally very, very well. It affects you mentally. It leads to short-term memory. It leads to sleeplessness. It leads to sleeplessness. Then for the social side, it leads to anxiety. It leads to laziness, mental laziness. Even before I had an Android phone, let's say for instance, I forgot a scripture. If it's in Genesis, I remember it's in Genesis. I will read from chapter 1 to 10 when I see it. But immediately I have my phone, I will just go online, just type,
Type it.
hey, I know this scripture. Then I will just type maybe the starting, I will just see it. So it leads to mental laziness. It leads to mental laziness. It leads to unproductivity. It leads to anxiety as well. Then it leads to competition. You find yourself, you are not seeing what you are competing with, but you know you are in competition, unnecessary competition. Unnecessary competition. There is a psychiatrist said something, said almost everybody that lives in Nigeria is mad. And I was like, I say, because there are symptoms that are not, that we don't recognize as being mad, but to them the person is insane. The person is insane. So I was thinking, I was like, how will somebody make this kind of statement so confident like this and all that? Say, how will somebody make this kind of statement? How will somebody make this kind of statement? It is one of the effects of the media space, and this is how it works. For instance, if I see a video and I share a video, it
Okay.
means I agree with that what that video is saying,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. I agree with that video is saying. If I even like the video, it means I
Or at
agree
the
with
very
what the
least, it means that you like the content.
Yes. You
Even
like the
yes.
at the very
I
least,
like it.
because
Yes,
some
I
people
like the
want to
content.
say that they don't like, they will not say, "Oh, I don't agree," but you like it.
Yes, exactly. They say I like because that's just the meaning of that stuff. So I said it was funny, but I realized that it's true. He said he was referring to the youth. He said majority of the youth, what they are following online is a sign of madness. I've forgotten this guy's name that he called on TikTok. He said the guy is not Bobrisky, the one that looked like Bobrisky. I don't know his name, whether it was this or whatever.
James
James Brown. Yes. He said, how will a normal person be supporting that kind of person, be following that kind of person? So he said, eh, when he said a lot of things that day. So, but when you look at it, I now came out with a kind of definition that media noise is anything from the media that doesn't add to your value, that doesn't correct your errors,
everything from the media.
and that doesn't lift up your soul. Are you getting my point?
Okay.
There are content you will listen to on the media space. It brings depression to you.
Can you come again on that last statement?
Okay, I said, I came out with my own definition that media noise is anything that does not add to your value, any content from the media space that does not add to your value.
Okay. Any content?
It doesn't add to your, yes, it doesn't add to your value. It doesn't correct your errors, and it doesn't lift up your soul, like give you motivation. Then this is where I come with this point, talking about false motivation.
Okay.
False motivation. It has effect on our mental, on our mental health. Somebody just go to Instagram reels, just be listening to, there's this bosser that always talk up and down, just be motivating people and all of that. But on the real life, the person is not doing anything that we actually bring that kind of life that they are admiring. I don't know if you are getting my point. I'm still
Yes.
talking about the social effect of 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 noise from the media space. So we have a lot like that. Then how can I address my addiction to this space that leads to this unnecessary health to my mental capacity? So number one, you should have a routine for your media space. You should have a control, just as the YouTube they are doing it, or the DSTV, all those stuff. They will say parental control or whatever. You should have a control of the media space. It's not every notification from your subscription you open. When those people you subscribe to, it's not every notification you open to. Then number two, have a target. When you are going online, know what you are going there for. Don't go to the page of of Donald Trump. Then the next thing we are seeing in Beyonce's space. You seen it. So number two, you should have a target. Then number three, you follow the right people. You follow the right people. Follow means I believe in what you are doing and it's helping me grow. Are you seeing it? So you follow the right people. You follow the right people. That's number three. You follow the right people. That's the people that I discover one thing that somebody can be mentally bankrupt and they are not aware because to them the knowledge they have is the best that they should have, and that is as a result of what they have fed themselves of from the media space. So you follow the right people, you have a target. Then number four, you should have a plan on how you will be able to also affect people through the media space. You should have a plan as well to affect people, because how do we reduce noise? Is by having a lot of people saying meaningful things.
True. True.
Noise is actually somebody saying things that are not relevant. So even then when our teacher will say the right name of noise maker, if anybody is teaching their fellow students, you don't write it because that's not noise. It's actually relevant.
Except you are wicked. You want
It's
to
actually,
you want wicked now.
although we have a lot of wicked people there in school, sha,
You-
but it's because the thing is relevant. That's why we will not write their name
yeah.
or they will not write our name. So you should have there should be a lot of good content out there. It will actually silence the noise from the media space. The media space is very broad though. It's not just Facebook, it's not just Instagram, it's not just whatever. It's any place in the internet space where you can access information.
Yeah.
Where you can access information. I wouldn't like to talk on this aspect, but I would like to go there. Talking about the illicit videos on the media space. That one has a lot of contribution to our mental illness. For instance, too much secretion of dopamine actually damages the brain, and one of the highest stimulant of that dopamine. I'm actually talking from experience, teachings from school.
Medical.
One of the highest stimulants of secretion of dopamine in the brain is pleasure, and according to scientists, the highest height of pleasure in a man is sexual pleasure. So seeing two adults doing what adults are doing, and maybe there are people who are addicted to pornographic videos and they watch it throughout the week.
Mm.
Such people, one thing that is common with them is short-term memory. You tell them something, they are counting 1 to 10 now. Let's say you give them 10 biscuits, count it. They'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. Where I reach us now? Where I reach us now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 5 I can't reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a sign of short-term memory. And one of the effects of high dopamine release. That's one of the effects of high dopamine release. I get my point. That's one of the effects of high dopamine release. So the media space actually should be scrutinized by the user to know what benefits them mentally so that they can maximize the good of the space. Because everything in life has disadvantage and advantage. But I believe it depends on what the person decides to fetch out of it. Depending on what the person decides to fetch out of it. So it's if it is not properly used, the noise from that place is mentally draining, especially when it comes to knowing the path you should take. Many people are confused now because they see this one succeed at this, they see this one succeed at this, they see this one succeed online. Oh, they see this one succeed at this, they see this one succeed at this. They don't even know the path to take. They don't even know the path to take. So they are just doing anywhere belle face, anywhere belle face, anywhere belle face. It just, for instance, because of the noise coming from media space about this streaming and all that, there are people who have started. They have started saying, I want to do stream." When you go to their live page, is their brother that is viewing them. So the time they will use to focus and improve themselves and growth, just because Kataife blew from stream, Pella is there, I show speed. I want to enter in 2026 when I show speed started 2020.
Mm.
So that thing, that thing is called lack of focus, and it affects the brain. It's an effect in the brain already. I see it. Lack of focus. So I will round up with this. I will round up with this.
Can anybody see here?
No.
Because me not the
Hello?
hear again.
Yes, can hear you now.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will round up with this, where I talked about, because when I was talking about, I was listening, I did not lay emphasis on productivity. Productivity. For instance, when I talk about scrolling, endless scrolling through by the effect of that feeling of euphoria. Now, the next day can't be productive because the body didn't take enough rest. The body didn't take enough rest. It leads to unproductiveness. Unproductiveness. You ask some people, why are you sleeping in class? I no quick sleep yesterday. Why? I was watching this thing online. So that's a meta damage as well. A meta damage. Because your brain, instead of resting, is working. And instead of working, you are forcing it to rest. So that sleep resilience is as a result of endless scrolling online. Because of endless scrolling online. So it leads to unproductivity. That's one of the meta cost also of the media space when not properly utilized. When not properly utilized. Anxiety, unproductivity, lack of focus, mental laziness, great distraction as well. Then lastly, we have total damage of the mental capacity of the brain. Total damage. Many of our drug people here that we have in our present day, we are influenced by media space. Like some of our people following sensational, Sally Poppy, it is drug addict people that are listening to their songs. And it as a result of exposure in the media space that resulted to that. In Smallgate one time, somebody said 3 people were fighting, and one of them said, "If nobody you will spoil my life that time for the level, when you go take me to go dey buy drugs, I for dey like this." So the one that spoiled somebody's life was influenced by something he sees or heard, and I believe it's from media space. When they are watching those songs, those videos that they are smoking, they are puffing things, puff and pass, puff and pass, puff and pass. Those things they have influenced them, and we have a lot of people because I see some attitude, some actions, and I believe that these things as a result of brain damage. This is madness. Even though this person is wearing an expensive clothes, this person, the brain is damaged already. It's damaged already. So these are the mental cost of, I said before, how to avoid them is have a target,
Yes.
know you are following online. You should focus on what you came online to do, what you came online to do. Then also you contribute. You contribute. I said before that noise is not as if maybe it's bad. It's something that drives you out from your main purpose, something that kills your motivation and all of that. So I will end it with this. Thank you, my host.
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, clap on for Jesus, clap
Let's
on for
clap, clap,
Jesus, clap
clap,
on for
clap, clap.
Jesus, clap on for Jesus,
Clap, on clap now. Only come back and clap now.
clap on for Jesus, clap on for Jesus, clap on for
I'm not
Jesus.
just sleep. Okay. Before I will invite our. There's also a speaker. We'll be speaking the last day, so we don't have to round up for. But before we do the round up, are there any questions or contributions? You have any questions to ask based on this section? We heard everything that he said. I took a lot of notes, and I also did the recording. And the recording, hopefully, I don't know, maybe we'll be uploading it to our platform. We're uploading it so that others can benefit from it too. Those that they have the time to join the seminar today, because these are the type of information that you don't see every time. There are some things that I wrote down now. Even me that I think that I have control over social media. I have control. There are some things I wrote down here that I know that they are going to be very very beneficial to me. So we are going to be uploading this. We'll upload it to our platforms. So before we move on, are there any questions, any contributions? You have a question? Maybe there was something you said that you didn't understand. Or you have any contribution to give, any contribution to give based on the mental cost of social media. He said something very striking. Oh. I don't know how many of us took notes. Mr. David, thank you very much, sir. This session was very wonderful. I think this sets the foundation properly for everything we are going to do throughout this seminar. It sets a proper foundation. He said something very important. He said any content that does not add to your value, one, does not add to your value, does not correct your errors, or gives you motivation, is noise. So one of the things I picked from there is what is noise to one person might not be noise to the other person. So how do you
To the
determine
other
what is
person,
noise
yeah.
to you and what is noise
And what is
to the other person or what is not noise to you? It's just by this simple definition. This is definition that he gave. It does not add to your own value. Let me say, for example, now, I think, okay, I think I saw Messified. Okay, what? Okay, Messified. Like, okay, she's here. She's here. She's a fashion designer. That's what I think. I think she's a fashion designer. That's what they call them, Nabi. Fashion designer. Not a tailor. She's not a tailor. She's a fashion designer. So yeah, yes, she's a fashion designer, and she's very good at what she does. Then, for example, now let me say okay. Then me, I'm a software engineer, and my social feed might be filled with um, videos from Vicky James video. I think there's one other fashion academy, Prudential Fashion Academy, and just fashion and fashion and fashion. For me, that can be noise. The reason for which it can be noise to me is because that's not my feed. My feed is software engineering. So by this definition, that thing does not, whatever I might be seeing, is not adding value to me. Why? Because my field is software engineering, so it's not adding any value to me. But for Messified Stitches, it adds value to her. But if she now goes now, she's not seeing which example we like now, maybe she's not seeing all the Pella and the rest. That might be noise to her. So by this definition, say any content that does not add value to you, number one, does not add value to you, one, two, does not correct your errors or give you motivation, is noise. There's no way you want no way you want to put it whether but the person see the like what he said. I think he was talking about Gege. Say somebody said but the talk sense. Say what okay, what's the sense? I want to know whether this thing that this person is doing is helping you. Oh yeah, you tell me the sense that it has given to you. The person cannot see the person had nothing to say. So if it's not adding value to you, it's not correcting your errors. In fact, these are spotlight statements for tonight. These are spotlight statements. If it's not adding value to you, it's not correcting your errors, and it does not give you motivation. It is noise. There's no other way you want to put it. Whether it's from a reputable person, it's not nude, it's not nudity or anything. If these three things does not do it, then it's noise. These are spotlights. In fact, we are going to emphasize on it in our designs, in our post-seminar designs. This is one of the things that we are going to emphasize on. Any content that does not add value to you can be adding value to your friend. That's maybe your friend likes music and all his feeds is music about music and music. That's not you. If it does not have value to you, does not correct your error, and does not give you motivation, then for you it is noise. And I think tomorrow that's one of the things. So tomorrow is going to be practical because this is called the social media experiment. It's a social media experiment and it's going to be practical. So one of the things what we are doing tomorrow is we're actually going to declutter our social media space. So tomorrow is not about talk. Tomorrow is practical. So between now and tomorrow, just just go and process what is that thing that those feeds or the people that you follow personally to your business or to the path that you are in or to your career, they are not adding value to you. They are not fixing your errors or correcting your mistakes, and they are not giving you motivation. They are noise. Don't put anything, but they make me dey laugh now. Hmm. Don't add any other, but sometimes these are the keyboard boredom. Don't add any other thing. It does not do these three things. If I'm talking about people that you really want to make effective use of your social media space, if that's what you really want, you are not just here for just being here sake. You want to make effective use of your social media space in 2026. This thing, it does not add value, it does not correct your mistakes or errors, and does not give you motivation, then it's noise. That's one of the in fact that's one of the most important things that I picked today. So any other contribution? Maybe there's something you picked that is said that you want to emphasize on, or there's a question that you have, or there's something that does not sit right when you heard it. Please, you are free. You can take the mic and talk to us. Anyone? Anyone? Okay. If there's no one, I will leave the floor to our it's also our co-host because he's a co-founder of Tekiplanet Circle, and everything we do in Tekiplanet, and he's also one of our speakers. So I'll leave the floor to Uncle G, UG, call him Uncle G. Okay, so we'll take over and round up. They appreciate our speaker, Mr. Idemudia. Thank you once again for today. Thank you. As in today is more than
Thank
what
you.
I expected. This as is more than what I expected. More than what it's as if everything that we are
Thank
going to
you.
do this in this seminar, the foundation has just been laid for every single thing that we are going to do. And I really appreciate it. And we recorded it, and we are going to be posting it on our social platforms. I think YouTube preferably because it is long and big so that others can go there and watch it. Okay, sir. Sir Yuji, can take over, sir.
Yeah, clap am for Jesus, clap am for Jesus, clap am for Jesus. How many people are active? I think we have one, two, three, four, five, about 10 people online. So when you are clapping, it should be. Mr. Speaker, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you for your
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you for how you've broken down the mental cost of social media noise and what we should term to be a noise. I appreciate the fact that we were able to come to a very important um, conclusion that what as far as social media is concerned, it is not wise to generalize it and just say, "Oh, social media is noise."
Yes, yes,
As has already been established, what is noise for one person may not be noise
for
for the
another
next
person.
person. It just has you just need to focus on what captures your interest, what is beneficial to you as an individual. You focus on that. So that's one this definition, if it does not add value to you, if it does not correct your error, if it does
Errors,
not give you
motivation.
motivation, it is to be classified as noise. I think it's a very important definition
Yes,
because
very important.
a lot of the time when conversations like this come up, it is very easy to get carried away by the sea of information and get confused.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time, some people will not now know, okay, how will I now know which one is noise? How will I know which one is not noise? And also, at least with this, we can be able to streamline and say, okay, if we are going to guide people, we'll be able to tell them, okay, this is how you know what is noise and what is not noise. Then
Yes.
after knowing what is noise and what is not noise, the rest part of our of the seminar will be talking about how to handle the rest things. But for now, I'm grateful to you for laying down the groundwork. I believe what we have discussed today is just to let's understand what the whole talk about social media noise is, then what are the effects of it, and I believe that's what we have done.
Yes.
I want to appreciate everybody that have joined this program today. Tomorrow, what I want to appeal to each and every one of us is, and don't just come and listen and go. And we want as many people
As
as possible
possible.
to benefit from it because I believe this program is not something that just came out of thin air. It was created for a purpose to reach out to a certain kind of people. See, you may think, let me quickly put this. You may think that I think we are going to talk about this sometime. This particular issue of social media, you may think that it is just one of those things that people will say, oh, social media is noise, as people will say, maybe this one is a cynic, and everything now they condemn.
Uh,
You may think that is what this is all about. One thing you should know, I no like to dey quote Bible too much. I believe say those people wey know me for here don already know, but you know that thing that say thief cometh not to steal, to kill and to destroy. That una know that Bible verse. In my village, there is this rat. I hope everybody dey lis ten. Please lis ten to dis thing. There is this rat that back, I don't know whether the rat still dey exist again because everything don evolve now. When e go dey eat your leg, e go dey blow you. You no go come dey know, when you come wake up, you come dey see. That is how I want us to treat this topic, because this is the thing. If you look last year, 2025 January 1st, all of us shout happy new year.
mm,
You will discover you close your eye and you open it, it is December 31st. And then you look back and you realize that, oh, looks like I must have wasted 365 days. I cannot point my hand to anything tangible to say this is what I used the year to do. And you may think that number one, it is not spiritual problem. It is those small, small activities that you are doing on a daily basis. When you wake up and you pick up your phone, you say, let me scroll some more. You wake up maybe by 7 o'clock, you scroll, 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 you reach 7:30. You after 7:30, maybe you go do one thing like 10 minutes, you carry it again, you scroll, 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 scroll. You reach 8:15. Before you know, if you are able to gather all the time that you spend on social media, I'm not talking about growing your business now or doing your marketing, no,
yeah.
just the random, the normal entertainment scrolling. If you are able to keep track of it and say, okay, every time I hold my phone and scroll on social media, I'm able to put a countdown timer, you will see the significant portion of that 365 days that you wasted doing absolutely nothing. That is why this thing is so so dangerous, because e be like that rat when e dey chop you, e go dey blow you. You will not know. So please, as we have finished today's zone, I want you share the link. Tomorrow we'll be here again by 9 o'clock. You share the link, share it to your friends. You never know, whatever it is we are saying here, somebody can benefit from it. I got the advice from a madman. I'm sure everybody here that is familiar with Peter Obi understand what I'm saying. So it is yes. People want to mock him for that thing, but if you are somebody that is heavily invested in seeking knowledge and learning, you will understand that that thing that the man said, that Peter Obi said, it may have come out wrong, but it was not entirely a useless thing. What that thing was simply trying to preach is that the information that will change your life can come from anywhere.
Mm,
So that is why I don't want you to just listen. After you listen, then you go home. Tomorrow you come, you listen again. No. Today now I think we're about 11. Okay, I can
11.
count 11 now. Yeah. So if you can double that number, even triple it tomorrow,
Maybe
you never know.
Yes.
Okay, convince your friends, convince people to come. There are people who are suffering from this particular social media menace, and they have absolutely no idea how to get rid of it. It's an addiction, and it's even one of the worst addictions. I think we will talk about this sometime. Let me not go into that details. So I think if you invite these people, they will be able to learn from it. You never can tell. Okay, so that's what I want us to do tomorrow. I want us to at least triple the number of people that are here right now. Share it on all your social media, not just your WhatsApp, your Twitter. You share the link, share the watch link, so that people will come and join us and learn how to. We are not going to say social media is a bad. It's
No,
not.
we
It
are
is
not
not
saying
a
it's a
bad thing.
bad thing. Social media. That's
Yeah.
where that's
This
where
this
I'm
seminar,
online 247. That's where I spend my life, majority
mhm.
of my life.
This
So
seminar is not about condemning
no,
social
we are not
media.
condemning social
The
media.
seminar is about how to navigate and use it to your benefit. So when that's why we name that thing the social media experiment. If to say na me name am, maybe I for name am something wey go make people fear. But the social media experiment is not, it is not to condemn the use
No.
of social media. No, it is how to navigate the sea of information that happens on social media. That if you are not careful, you will drown in it. That is just
Yeah,
it.
that's
So you want to invite your friends, let them come. Anybody can learn. Whatever it is that something can just change somebody's life. You feel never know now. Somebody inside your contact now, don't they will be like say infinite scrolling don dey drain the data, you know they even dey know. If you go out, if you open their account now, make you see wetin dem don use say subscribe for infinite scrolling, doing absolutely nothing. And it is not just your time the thing is draining. Let's be clear about that. It's also draining your finance, because you no go know. For those people that are doing small small bundle, you think as you are doing that your 225 every day or 15 every day, oh yeah, by December 31st, calculate am. You will see how much this infinite scrolling has taken from you. So it is, this topic is very very important. I'm glad the way this today's conversation has gone.
Mr.
The
Idemuja.
groundwork has already been the
Thank you, sir.
groundwork has already been done. The foundation has already been laid. To maybe as we are going on, we may be able to throw more light back into what has been discussed today.
Yeah.
But please, I want you to invite your friends. Share everybody they hear me so.
Yes,
Like I
yes,
have
yes.
PG Jonah. Please,
Yes,
let's
sir. Yes, sir.
invite our friends to come
So
and also learn as we are learning. Okay,
okay.
you never can tell. Okay. That being said, I want to thank everybody that has made that time to join us this evening. Okay, God bless you very much. Thank you very much. We appreciate your presence here. And I want you to go. You go one person. I had a tell talker for Laboina with that. Bring one, bring two.
Bring two photo.
You,
Bring two photo.
you
Bring
will
two
bring your
people.
down. Bring two people that will bring two people that will bring your downliner. Okay, so
So
that
this
being said,
this
our
this section, I recorded the major part of it. So I think I'll be uploading it. Maybe I don't know where I'll be uploading, maybe YouTube or anywhere, but I will upload it tonight so that I can share to the group. For those of us that didn't join early, this whatever we did here today is the foundation of everything we are going to do in this seminar. Nothing more. It's the foundation of it. So I will post it. Then we're also going to have short designs, like small designs for keywords or key statements, rather, for key statement that was made by the speaker. They will draw emphasis to understand what is actually noise. That definition, we are going to make it very very bold. That definition, to understand that we are not saying social media is bad. That's not what we are saying. Many, in fact, these days now, if you are not online, your business is not going anywhere. Majority of the times that's true. So we're not saying it's bad, just like UG said, we are not saying social media is bad. We are just showing you how to navigate it, to know what is nice and what is not nice. All right, thank you all for joining tonight. Thank you all for joining. So please make sure you invite somebody tomorrow. Make sure you invite somebody tomorrow. At least three persons, one person, at least three people. Just share the link. You don't know. They don't at this point now, even if they don't register, just share them the link, the watch link. Just share it to them once it's now we join. And some of us will join very, very late today. Sometimes when we join it like that,
That's one thing
yes.
I also want to say. Please, we are trying to avoid any habit of African time.
Hmm.
The program is just 1 hour because we don't want to go and there's so much going on in life, and we don't want you to come and sit here with us for 2 hours, 3 hours and be discussing, because everybody has it. So 1 hour is 1 hour. Once it's 9 o'clock, you come, you join. 10 o'clock, we finish. Everybody go for the week. And by the end of this program, I can guarantee you if for no reason at all, I can guarantee you that if you take whatever it is that we are going to say here, you take it seriously, you are going to come back in 3 months' time and come and say thank you. I can guarantee you that one for sure. Because even though you know what I accept am, me and you, yes, you wey dey look me so, abeg okay, I know my camera. We know say that TikTok and that Instagram and that we know say e dey chop your time, e dey chop your money. Me and you know.
They affect your
So
brain.
come now.
They affect your brain. And
Yes, e dey
affect
chop
your
your time,
focus.
e dey chop your money, e dey chop your brain.
Yes,
Yes,
so
me and you know. Some people no dey pre ten d. So come and receive sense in the name of Jesus.
amen. And
Amen.
tomorrow we'll be having another speaker. Okay, no, I think I'm a speaker for tomorrow, Sefo. So, but tomorrow, just know that tomorrow is practical. We are going to do practical tomorrow, so just be ready. Be ready to enter all your social
Okay, we are going to
accounts.
be declustering.
Yes,
Okay, we are going to be doing declustering
tomorrow is to
tomorrow.
decluster. So that's why I need to upload this Mr. Demodia section. I need to upload it this night and share it so that everybody will watch to understand what we are talking about noise. When we say noise, what it means. But everybody will get ready. We are going to be unfollowing a lot of people, even me. I will unfollow people tomorrow. Clear field. That's what we are doing tomorrow. That's the declustering. When you say you are declustering, you are clearing rubbish. They say this one fine. Say this one fine, this one fine.
This one fine, this one fine. Na
That is
Christmas
what
take dey
they
gather
gather dirty
dirty.
for Joshua.
Yes,
I need this one, I need this one.
yes, yes.
I need that, I need
Wow.
that. I need this one, I need
Don't
this one.
worry.
Yes, what you know.
This one fine, this one
Yes.
fine.
So we are going
Yes.
to all the things where you say fine. We are going to be throwing a lot of things on following people. Maybe I'll just say tomorrow is not talk. Tomorrow is practical. Unfollow those that you must unfollow. Show show
This one
lack
fine,
of
this one
interest in
fine.
the
So
thing
you know, I
you
don't
show
dey
lack of
regret your life.
and you see how
And I
your
quickly want to add that that declustering that we will talk about tomorrow. I actually tried it. I think it was very recently. I think I will talk about it tomorrow. Something I just did like it works like magic. But may tomorrow reach first, sir.
yes.
Please, let's make sure that we come on time. All right, let's join on time, please.
All right.
Una yeah.
Good night, everyone. We see you tomorrow by
Yeah, thank
9
you very much.
p.m. Thank you,
Yeah, yeah.
everyone.
Una good night.
God bless you. We
I
love you.
suppose talk
Good
I
night,
love you.
sir.
We
Man
love
no
you.
dey love man.
Get
Come.
spirit, get spirit, get spirit.
Good night.
All right, good night.